to the admin panel tutorial of the Timeline Travel tool. The admin panel allows us to create and modify our own timelines. In order to enter to the admin panel, we should sign in or register from the main page in the Timeline Travel tool. In the horizontal blue top bar, we can go to the home page of the Timeline Travel tool when clicking to the logo, hide or show the vertical menu bar, go to the previous page, go to the Timeline Travel application, change language or log out. There are three types of users: admin, reserved for the creators of the Timeline Travel tool, editor and user. In this tutorial we will speak about the editor and the user. A timeline can be created by a user or an editor, but the editor is the one that will approve the timelines and the objects inside the timeline that the user creates. An editor can approve its own timelines and objects. In the main page, we can see the objects and timelines that are approved or waiting to be approved by the editors. This page is not visible by the users. When clicking to a particular timeline, we can see its data. A timeline can be private or public. If it is public, any user can add data to it. First, we have the possibility to add data in the current timeline manually. When selecting this option, a new page appears where we can select from a multitude of options. Finally, a map can help us to select the coordinates of a building if we don't know its exact coordinates. We can also add data that they are already approved or data from another timeline. In the user management page, administrators and editors can modify the data of the registered editors and users in the Timeline Travel tool. The Timeline Management page is responsible for the creation of timelines and import of objects with the help of Excel files. We can create 4 different types of timelines according to the type of object that we support: building, event, person and work. As the name indicates, the first one supports buildings, the second historical events, the third is related with persons, and the last with artworks. In the table that presents the existing timelines, the link column opens the corresponding timeline in the Timeline Travel tool. The second column indicates the type of timeline, and the third its name. Next, we can see the approval status of the timeline. The import and export options allow us to import or export timeline data with the help of Excel files that are formatted according to some rules. Together with the data, we have also the options to upload related images to the system. The Show option displays some additional columns to the table. We can add in timeline colors for a specific period. Then, for this timeline, the object in the map will be drawn with the specified colors. In another option, we can export our data to a chart according to different options. Finally, we can edit or delete a timeline. In the setting page, we can do a series of manipulations. First, we can add different building types. Then, we can add different architectural styles or work types. We can also see the period colors created for a particular timeline and modify them. Finally, we can see the list of buildings, persons, events and works that are not connected to a timeline. In the last page, we can see the statistics of different users in terms of mouse and time activity in the system. We invite you to register and create your own timeline and discover the beautiful possibilities of the timeline